Alright, Alex, start dancing. And go. Brett, you gotta be more excited. Yeah! Keep going, keep going.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's the real Lucario. Oh yes, yes, yes! Just fucking do it! Just do it! I love you so much, Buck! Yes! Yes!
Brett,
yes!
Brett, there's children here.
Do it! Yes! Move your arms! Yes! 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 Oh yes! Yes! Do it! Yes! Yes! I love you so much!
Where's the balloon?
Alex gonna hold
It's a fiscal responsibility that you really have to undertake.
For the balloon popping scene, we had Justin's car keys pop the balloon because we obviously didn't want an airsoft gun being fired in Brett's direction. So we had Justin pop the balloon, and I just cut it so you couldn't see his hand come to frame.
The freaking frick. What am I filming?
Run off screen. Now, Brett, you're gonna
I didn't want to hit him. I had no idea where I'm like, I'm gonna run right into him. And now the costume swap.
Throughout the production, we had 5 different people in the costumes for different scenes. And obviously, Alex can't be both wearing the costume and playing the character with the airsoft gun, so we had the costume switched over to Brett for this scene. A fun fact, the reason the costume was so difficult to get on and off is because for half of the entire production, we've been wearing the costume backwards.
Dun dun dun!
What?
Yeah. Let me do another one.
Just let it go.
And Justin be like, ah!
I mean, they were actually imaginative. They were funny. I like Sandshrew. I like Clary Pop. I like Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Raichu.
I told Josh that his character was one of those people that really like the first generation of Pokemon. They're really dweeby and nerdy about it, and they hate all the new stuff. Like, oh, the 90s were better, my childhood was so much better. That's what his character was, so I just filmed him for, I think we have 3 solid minutes of footage of him just going off.
Come on, are you listening to me?
Should probably film you getting into the costume.
Oh yeah, this thing's too hard to get on by yourself.
Yeah, yesterday it was
The day I got it, I tried getting it on, like just myself, and I couldn't do it. There we go.
Another little bit of direction I gave Josh was to use his body language through the leg that he had up on the table, and you couldn't really see it in one angle, so we actually filmed with 2 cameras at once, because I really wanted an angle that showed a lot of the leg, and I really thought that little character quirk kind of made the scene a lot funnier.
When I was a kid, he was red like my Game Boy.
Well, I know. What's the one with the big ears, the loud one?
Loudred?
What's that chimpanzee one? Chimchar? They got Chimchar.
Like, I remember when Raichu was new. That was kind of funny. It made sense. They got Goku in it. Oh, sorry. I don't mean Goku. I mean, like, Lucario.
yeah, you're gonna need the head if you use this angle.
There's also a lot of completely unused footage of Josh just screaming and making noises and blubbering his face around and having spit, and we filmed it at 60 FPS so we can play it down in slow motion and pitch shift the voices down, and it was really funny, but I just did not have a place to put that in. Now, one of our backers suggested doing a drop kick, and doing a drop kick in a mascot costume is very hard to do. We did, however, through filming a bunch of different angles and combining them all together, managed to pull it off. Now, the very second I set up this angle right here, I knew that this shot had to be the final part of the video. I wanted to cut shortly right after Lucario crushed Josh's Game Boy, but Josh just kept screaming for a long time.
play with the toys.
Gentlemen.
The only real direction I gave Brady was just to play with the toys, and he just went off with that for a solid minute and a half.
Eat it! Eat it! Spark it up! Spark it up!
We filmed Brady playing with this for a full minute and a half.
Was it really? Yeah.
While we were setting up the camera and tripod for the scene where Brady gets vaporized by the aura beam, Brady just started screaming. Now, the very moment I thought of this video, I knew we had to have one scene where Lucario would fire a giant aura blast. I took a couple of Adobe After Effects classes back in college, so I knew the basics on how to do really easy stuff, and a shockwave beam blast, or whatever you want to call it, that's really easy to do, so I was able to manage that pretty easily.
One of those.
It's just black now.
Damn right.
Subscribe to videogames.com for more.
Did you see that Did You Know Gaming made a Did You Know Movies?
Yeah, I really hope they contact me to get me to do one of those episodes. I want to go back home.
All right. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
You got it.
Brady.
Oh my God. Oh, this is moist.
Now, for the body slam scene, I think we threw the costume off of the balcony almost 10 or 11 times. Firstly, we needed a bunch of different types of shots of it, but not only that, but there was a lot of weight in the top of the costume instead of the bottom, so the costume kept doing a front flip, and that, didn't quite look like a body slam. And we just kept doing it over and over and over again until we got this one shot right here, and it just looked perfect.
ISO is digital, and that's why it causes fuzziness. That's why you never use the digital zoom. Riveting behind the scenes, by the way. You silently taking pictures.
And then you're gonna look back, and you're like, what? And he's not there, and then you look back, and I'm gonna hit you. Will I say what? No.
As the style of guerrilla filmmaking goes, we don't know what the fuck we're doing until we're actually on set and doing it. So this is footage of Jason and I choreographing briefly the scene where I'm gonna beat him up, and then it goes into a scene from Evangelion that was suggested by Sunil Gerber, one of our backers, where I strangle him till his arms flop, then I smash his face in.
Fuck this. And then when I'm about to punch him, reposition so it's over the shoulder shot of me.
So for any filmmakers out there, how many of you have given cinematography direction while dressed up as a Pokemon?
We just wrapped up the, high five. I thought you were going for a high five. We just wrapped up the strangling scene. For this shot, I was in the costume. You were on camera this whole scene.
It was fun. It's cool. It's completely ridiculous, and it's the quality of the cinematics versus the quality of the idea.
I was kind of worried this costume was going to fall apart during the making of this because, it's gone through a lot of abuse, but it's holding up fairly well. All these fools, they're just there to wear costumes and beat people up and get beaten up.